accept that you don't know what the outcome is, but whatever it is, it's okay. It's because that's what was meant for you. Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley B. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining us. If you did not know, it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month and I am a breast cancer survivor. So this is going to be me explaining how I got through that really difficult time. I do have a video explaining my journey kind of in a way. So if you like to see that video, I'll link it up here, wherever it is, or down in the description box below. So what really got me through my whole entire cancer journey is basically I just wasn't ready to die. I had to do what I had to do in order to beat this if I had a fighting chance, which I did. So I went through the chemo and I went through the radiation, and obviously that was extremely difficult being so young. It was just a lot to deal with. I was in my senior year of college. I was ready to graduate. I was ready to start my life, and God just threw this at me. So what I will say when you're going through a really dark time is always look for the light. Even in the darkest moments, there is always something to be happy about. There's always something to smile about. There's always something to be thankful for, and there's always something to look forward to. So what I was looking forward to was obviously graduating college. I never dropped out of school. Whenever I was able to, I still went to class, and I was commuting from my hometown to where my college town was, which is only 45 minutes away. But when you're going to the doctor's offices multiple times a week, when you're having chemotherapy, you're trying to recover from that, it's a lot on your body. I had a great GPA that semester. That summer I was enrolled in a summer 1 and a summer 2 class. It was all summer long with the same professor, and during that time I really bonded with her because she had cancer as well. So I had things I needed to accomplish once I was finally done with this. So that's what I was looking forward to. I was looking forward to graduating and starting my life. And I did graduate, but obviously it's tough trying to find light in such a really dark place, especially when you don't know the outcome, because you can go through treatment and you might or might not make it all the way through. Fortunately enough, when I was going through my treatment, every time I went and I did scans and tests, everything was coming back positive. It was pretty smooth for me. My journey was, in a way. I always try to find things to laugh about. My line sisters really kept my spirits up, my friends as well, my family, and that's really important. You need a very good support system around you, and I know everyone is not fortunate enough to have that, but thankfully I did have that, because if it wasn't for them, I don't know how I would have gotten through it. But that's the second thing, you just have to have support around you. And if you don't have support, even during the times that I felt like I had no one, even though I was surrounded by so many different people and there were so many different people praying for me, a lot of times I did feel alone because I felt like no one understood what I was going through. I had no one to talk to that was my age. I had no one to talk to that was also going through the same thing as me. This is when me and God's relationship really became a relationship, because I mean I had one with him, but you know, it was kind of rocky. But I would be in my car just driving and I'd be like, hey God, so this happened to me today and I don't know how I feel about it, and da 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 da, and we would just have a conversation. If you don't believe in God, whatever you believe in is fine. Talk to your higher power or your higher being or whatever you believe in, that's fine. Have some type of a spiritual relationship. So the third thing that I did in order to get through this time was I cut off all social media. I started my journey in January of 2018, and I didn't finish until September of 2018. And during that time, I didn't get on Instagram. I got on Snapchat occasionally, and it's only because no one's on there. Like, who snaps anymore? I did not get on it, and that was simply because I'm stuck in my home. Like, I can't do what everyone else is doing. I can't live my life how I used to live it. So something inside of me just kept telling me, like, you're missing out, and it would make me really sad. I would literally get depressed, feeling like I'm missing out on something. First of all, I wasn't missing out on nothing. Like, you're not missing out on anything, let me just tell you. But it felt like I was. So I had to cut out all social media. Obviously, you can't do a lot of things that you did before. You can, but it might be a little difficult. So I stayed at home. I like The Sims. I always have, even like when I was in middle school. I got The Sims back out and I literally would play The Sims like every day. Like, The Sims is what really helped me through, honestly. Shout out to The Sims, like, because there wasn't a lot that I could do to occupy my time. I didn't want to be bored to death, and that literally took up hours of my life, like literally. The one person that I did hang out with the most, my boyfriend at the time, and he occupied a lot of my time. We spent a lot of time together and we did as much as I possibly could do. Just finding things to occupy your time. During that time, that's when the idea of starting my YouTube channel came up. Another thing that really occupied my time was my friends and my line sisters and talking to them on the phone. And the last thing that really helped me to get through my journey was to know that I was gonna be okay. I literally had to wake up every single day and explain this to myself, like, Ashley, you're gonna be okay, you're gonna get through this, and that's just that on that, like, period. Like, it's gonna be okay. And that was a thing within itself, because I'm telling myself this, but do I fully believe it? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. I'm doing everything I possibly can do, but I still don't know. Like, anything can happen. Like, it could be a turn for the worse, it could be a turn for the better. You don't know at all. Like, you're just going through this and you're praying and you're hoping for the best. But I just had to really explain that to myself every single day, and I had to explain to myself that no matter what the outcome is, it's okay, because this is what God had planned for my life. Even before I was born, like, he knew when I turned 23 years old, I'm gonna get cancer. Like, he already had this planned out for me. So why am I going to stress about it? Obviously, sometimes I did stress about it because it's a stressful situation. I knew that I wanted to start a YouTube channel, and I wanted to reach out to as many girls and as many women as I possibly could, especially girls that are my age. When I went on YouTube, I didn't really see girls or women that looked like me, that had the same hair texture as I did. So I knew my hair was gonna fall out. I didn't know how that would look. Like, I didn't know how it would look coming back, because I didn't see anyone with my kind of hair. So I knew that I really wanted to start this, and so here I am, explaining my journey to you guys. And all of my videos for the month of October are going to be dedicated to breast cancer awareness. If you're going through chemo, if you're going through radiation, if you're going through a serious illness, whatever it may be, it's okay. Accept that you don't know what the outcome is, but whatever it is, it's okay, because that's what was meant for you. If y'all have any questions that y'all want me to answer, y'all can ask those in the comment section below. If y'all want a part 2 of this video, which would be me basically answering y'all's questions and elaborating more on this video, I can do that. If y'all have questions about the chemo, about the radiation, about hair loss, and I had anxiety, so if y'all have questions about that, if y'all have questions about depression, which I also dealt with, anything y'all can ask. If y'all have questions about how it might affect my skin or anything that you've heard, I'll answer those questions as well. So please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.